You're listening to The Takeover, and we are joined by Kelli K, Naturopath, for Wellness Wednesdays.
Wellness Wednesdays on The Takeover. Brought to you by station sponsor, Kelli K Naturopath. Book your free discovery call today to uncover better health and quality of life.
Kelli, welcome back.
Hi, how are you?
I'm doing well, thank you. How are you?
Yeah, I'm really good, thank you.
Enjoying this beautiful weather?
Enjoying the beautiful weather. It's so nice to be warm for a change.
I'm a big winter person, but you know what? I do like the sunshine, so I'm not complaining too much.
Good for your vitamin D.
That's it. Exactly. Good for mood boosting as well. I think it just makes you feel a bit happier.
Yeah.
Tonight we are talking about, of course, nutrition and wellness, and we're looking at nutrition from a bit more of a basic sort of standpoint. Things like the 5 serves of veggies and what that looks like, and also what a serve of fruit and veggies actually entails. Like, what is a serve of fruit and veggies? So this is it's really interesting because I think it's the kind of thing that we probably learn when we're a little bit younger, but maybe forget or don't think about, or, you know, the information might even change.
Changes, yeah.
So what is the 5 serves? What is that about?
Yeah, well, they used to say, you know, the 2 and 5.
Yeah.
Which is 2 serves of fruit and 5 serves of vegetables. So a serve of vegetable is either a half a cup of cooked veggies or a 1 cup of raw veggies.
Okay. Is that because it shrinks when it's cooked?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, so there's more condensed nutrition, I suppose.
Yeah.
So that's what a serve entails. So it's 5 serves, not 5 types of vegetables.
Right.
Often when I ask people if they eat 5 serves, they say, oh, yeah, easy. But it's actually not as easy as you would think for most people.
Yeah.
So, and actually it's 5 serves for women. For men, it's actually 6.
Oh, wow.
And for women who are breastfeeding, it's 7.
Wow.
And that's the Australian guidelines.
Okay.
Actually, the research and in some other countries are looking at more at 7 to 9 serves of vegetables is the recommended. So it's really important part of our diet, and so it's really good to get your head around how you can incorporate more into your diet.
Yeah, for sure. So the 2 and 5, that's not a thing anymore.
Oh, well, I think it is. I think it is a thing, but with Nutrition Week coming up next week, their big campaign is Try for 5. So trying to say, you know, really encourage people to set their goals to getting 5 serves of vegetables minimum in their day.
Yeah.
And one of the biggest things I say people is don't wait till dinner time to try and get all your servings of vegetables in, because that's a huge chore.
Pushing yourself in a bit of a corner there.
Yeah, that's right. You know, try and get little bits throughout the day so that over the day you've got that 5 serves.
Yeah. Okay. We'll take a quick break. When we come back, we're going to have a look at what some tips are to actually easily get those 5 serves of veggies into our day for the lead up to Nutrition Week next week. You're on Wellness Wednesdays on The Takeover on Life FM. You're listening to The Takeover. It is Wellness Wednesday time on Life FM. Kelli K, Naturopath, joins us in the studio. Kelli, so good to have you here.
Yeah, it's so good to be here.
Tonight we are, you know, getting ready for Nutrition Week, which is the week of the 16th of October, so next week. And we're sort of doing a bit of a 2-part series on this. One this week, but then another one in a fortnight's time. Tonight we're looking at vegetables, getting your 5 serves of veggies a day. We were chatting a little bit about how important it is to get those 5 serves of vegetables, but what are your tips for actually doing it, like actually putting it into practice? Because I understand, and I know firsthand as well, it's very difficult sometimes to get your 5 serves of veggies a day.
Yeah, it can be for some people, particularly if you didn't grow up eating lots of vegetables or, you know, it's not really your favourite food.
Which I guess is common.
You know, it's not uncommon. Yeah. That's for sure. So I think the first thing is to really identify your barriers, like to be aware of what they are. Is it that you don't really like vegetables? Is it that you don't know how to cook them? Is it an affordability thing, and you don't know how to access affordable produce? So starting with that and then making a plan of how to address those barriers, I think. So starting with making a list of the vegetables that you do eat. Or if you're someone who has a very narrow repertoire when it comes to vegetables, then making a list of veggies to try and research how do you cook them, what's the tastiest way to eat them, because sometimes it's just a matter of knowing how to cook them differently or how to prepare them differently. So the other thing I would say, that if you're someone who is very time poor, or perhaps you have a chronic illness and you know energy fatigue is a big factor, and the meal prep puts you off, is make use of what's available now. So you can buy pre-chopped veggies, you can buy frozen veggies.
Yep.
Keep stuff on hand, chop things up when you first do your shop so that it's all there and ready to go. You can just grab it from the fridge. So I think that's another really important tip. And the other thing would be, if you're not someone who loves veggies just on their own, find ways to incorporate them into other meals. So if you make a big bolognese sauce, tip a tin of lentils and a bag of spinach in with it. So lentils and chickpeas and beans count as vegetables, a serve of vegetables as well. So that's an important thing to know. And then, or put some in a smoothie, like put some spinach in a smoothie, or into a quiche or a zucchini slice or something like that. That can be really good as well.
Yeah. So there's some ways to sort of have them as, I guess, a bit of a hidden, because when you put it in a smoothie with banana or and berries and things, you can't even taste the spinach.
No,
it's just the colour is there, which is, helps you feel like you're having a really healthy drink. And
healthy green smoothie.
Yeah.
That's right. And like I said before, don't try and get them all at dinner time. Have some veggie sticks as a snack. Try and get some in your breakfast. Have some avocado on toast or something like that. And the other thing is, sometimes I give my clients particularly my younger clients, like kids love it as well. I have a what's called a phytochemical spectrum spreadsheet. It sounds very fancy.
Yeah.
But all the different colours of the different vegetables represent different nutrients and different antioxidants.
Okay.
So this is why we talk about eating a rainbow and having as many different colours as possible. So I get people to tick off, have they had something purple? Have they had something green? Have they had something red? To try and encourage people to get a full spectrum of colours in their diet as well.
Big question, tomato, is it a fruit or a vegetable?
It's technically a fruit, but from a diet point of view,
we count it.
Yeah, we count it as a veg.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay, I'm just thinking, have I had my colours today?
And have you?
I have had a couple of veggies so far.
Yeah.
Don't have much time left tonight, but that's all right. I'll go home and make a green smoothie or something, which I actually really do enjoy. So that's a nice way to do it. But I do love my tomatoes.
That's good.
Probably the Italian in me.
That's right.
Yeah. But also, just very quickly, things like potato chips. Do they count if they're cooked in bad oil? Crisps and things. They're technically a vegetable, but does it really count?
Not when we're talking about our vegetable intake.
No, okay.
And I suppose actually I'll take that back. It depends. So I make chips for our family all the time, but I cut up the potatoes, put a little olive oil and a bit of sea salt and bake them in the oven. Yeah. That I would count as part of a vegetable intake.
Yeah.
If you're buying hot chips from Macca's or,
the chicken
crisps,
shop.
Yeah, that's right. No, you lose all of its goodness and nutritional value in that context.
Yeah. Okay. Okay.
Sorry about that.
That's okay. That's good. It's good to know, and also good to know that if you do your own at home and make them with some olive oil and do it in the oven, it's actually quite a healthy, nutritious snack. So.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah. All right. Oh, so good. So interesting. Kelli K, Naturopath, thank you so much for joining us again. And Kelli, we can find you on Instagram and Facebook.
Yes, Kelli K _Naturopath on Instagram and just Kelli K Naturopath on Facebook. I'd love to have you join my little community.
Yeah, fantastic. We will catch up with you again in a couple of weeks.